side because you know, good luck getting them to shot. Good luck getting them to shot at the ball. The Whigs got dragged into this because they were introduced in the defense, and once that happened, there was no going back. Instead of strengthening the argument, they gave people something else to clown. The conversation moved from yes, money was spent on wigs to okay, but were those wigs actually installed and worn properly? Because if the answer people keep implying is no, then the wig argument starts helping and starts backfiring. So now the baggy drama and the wig criticism merge into one big messy narrative, and once that happens, the suspicion spreads even faster. Because people are no longer stuck on one design detail. They start questioning whether the whole lateral representation makes sense at all. Whether the image is correct, whether the spending is much on outcome, whether the place is flexing, or just straining every muscle in its body can look expensive. That is how this stopped being a fake conversation and turned into a genuinely believable crisis. Even after Deep Sewers insisted the bag was real, the comparison never really went away. And that is what kept the story alive. Because once people think they found a mismatch between an authentic item and the one being shown, they cling to that comparison like it is a secret text. Over and over, people kept coming back to the same thing. The bag they believed they received was a medium Dior boot part, pink, embroidered, structured, branded. The authentic version had a price tag of $3,450, a very specific layout. And according to the argument floating around, the one being shown did not practically match that layout. That is the whole reason people would not let the fake bag claim die. Not just because they wanted to be messy, even though, let us be honest, that was definitely part of the fun for some people, but because they believed they had spotted a visible inconsistency and now felt morally obligated to make it everybody else's problem too. And when you line the whole thing up, it is easy to see why this spread the way it did. First the bag appears, then people question whether it is fake, then the official version gets pulled out, then attention lands in a design detail people believe is missing, then Deep Serious response, it is real, you think I would spend 3K on a week but not on a bag, then that gets answered with, I mean, you'll spend 3K on a week but won't get a professional lessons for and where your wig's wrong. So yeah, it's probably a prop. And once that reply hits, it is over. The story is no longer just about whether a thought is authentic. Now it is about bad authenticity, read criticism, styling choices, luxury image, and whether the whole presentation can survive people zooming in with bad intentions and too much time. Every part of the story feeds the next part. That is where it keeps growing.
So I bought a wallet from Amazon. So it's a boutique TikTok shop that has perfumes and handbags, bags, all kinds of stuff. And it's like a western type of look to it. And I went to a country music concert next month, and so I needed a cute wallet. And I also side package also got my good friend from White Gift. I did not look at these just yet. I did unboxing from the actual box. And I did this box, so you guys can look at everything. Alright, so this one I'm excited to see. That is adorable.
Oh,
Cute. So nice. It's gonna look so cute for the concert. I will say I'm gonna need you guys to talk about styling for the concert. So drop your ideas in the comment section of what we to wear. I'm gonna do this in a second. But let me know if I should wear a sundress or if I should wear jeans and a cute top. Let me know.
When you strip the whole thing down, the situation itself is pretty straightforward. I think it appeared that people believed was supposed to be a Dior boot top. A lot of people said it was fake because they believed that the design detail was missing. When they compared it to the official version, Gypsy was pushed back and said the bag was real. Her defense was, it's real, we think I would spend 3K on a wig. But not in the bag, the defense did not calm things down. It led directly to another reply. And from there, the conversation stopped being just about a farce and it turned into a bigger argument about
Oh, you
authenticity,
might be
image,
true.
and whether the luxury presentation was believable or just very committed to the beat. And honestly, that is what makes the whole thing so painfully intimate. One pink tote bag shows up and suddenly everybody becomes a luxury investigator with a screenshot folder and unresolved issues. People are zooming in on stitching, comparing embroidery, arguing over design details, like they are presenting a closing argument to a jury of their peers. Then the defense drops, then the clapback lands, then the weeds get dragged in.
Hi everyone.
A basic designer background, it was fun into a full storyline about authenticity, image, and whether the luxury look can survive the world's
So
pettiest
tiny.
microscope. Because once people
Hi
think
guys.
something does
I
not
got
add
better
up,
Snapchat.
they
I
don't
think I'm
let
gonna
it
go
go.
on to the
They
website
pull
straight.
at the thread until the whole thing unravels, or
Already
until
just taking
everybody
in money.
involved is exhausted. Whichever comes first.
I want
And in
money.
this
I
case,
need money.
all it took was one pink thought and one very unfortunate comment section. Truly an entire mess. Over a bag.
Now I'm going to the website, y'all. I'll be back later, maybe. Yeah, the chat's been really slow, and so is the leadership. I'll go to a different website. Bye, y'all.